Something I really like about 3DEXPERIENCE is the click and drag functionality that you find throughout the platform. If it would make sense to click and drag something from one place to another, you probably can. So instead of getting hung up on lots of context-specific import commands or loading commands, personnel assignment forms, etc., almost anything can be clicked and dragged from one space to another. Want to import a component into an assembly? Click and drag. Click and drag. Want to open a component in its own window? Click and drag. Want to store an assembly in a convenient bookmark? Click and drag. Want to inspect that assembly in 3D Play? Click and drag. Want to open that assembly in SOLIDWORKS? Click and drag. Want to put off that task till tomorrow? Click and drag. Want to give that task to someone else? Click and drag. Want to stop procrastinating and get to work? Click and drag. And while I'm here, this is another thing that I really like about the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, the Collaborative Tasks app. When you just have a task that you need to do that doesn't necessarily need to go through a formal ECR workflow, that's where this comes in handy. While it's simple and easy to use, it's still robust in the amount of information that you can put in these tasks. Creating a task is as easy as hitting the Create Task button, putting in your title, and clicking Add. Or, if you want to put more information into the task, you can put in a description, you can assign a priority, you can assign a due date, you can attach relevant files, and as you make progress, you can return and upload your deliverables. If you want to assign this to somebody else, you can search for other members in your organization. And you can even start a conversation from right here in the task. Or, better yet, you could start a conversation with the assignees on 3D Swim. You can do that from the Conversations tab. And this is another app that I really like on the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. Here we have the tools for a dynamic conversation, and even have some of the functionality that you would see in other messenger programs like an audio call, video call, share screen. You can start a conversation history here. You could include media, such as photos or videos, from right here in the Conversation tab, or you could even gather it from your 3D Play app. Just click Publish to 3D Swim. Choose it as a conversation. Select your conversation, and give it a description. And maybe you realize that this conversation would actually be better as a full-blown community. Let's say you have some conversation history here and you'd like to take this out of the conversation space and create a full-blown community out of it. Well, to do that, all you have to do is say transform into community. And that'll give you a full-blown 3D Swim community with all of its functionality. But it's all done from right here in the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, close to your data and where maybe you're doing your modeling work and your file management work. So you don't have to leave this space, go out to other programs, or start a whole email chain. It's all right here on the platform. Very convenient.